Okay, now we can see next topic, regulation of respiration. Regulation of respiration is by the neural regulation and another one is a chemical regulation. So here neural regulation, we can see that what happens here, neural regulation. So neural regulation. ये न्यूरल रेगुलेशन में न्यूरल सिस्टम पर्टिकुलरली CNS, इसमें टू पार्ट्स है. वन इज मेन पार्ट इज मेडुल्ला and another one is pons varoli or pons as we know that. So medulla में respiratory rhythmicity center or respiratory rhythm center बोलते. So इसमें two parts will be there again. This center, respiratory rhythm center or rhythmic center, it will be contains the two parts. One is inspiratory area and another one is expiratory area. These two will be combinedly forms as a respiratory rhythmicity center, and this is present in medulla. This is a part of which one neural regulation major thing it is. Okay, so next another one we can see that, yes, pons varoli. This pons varoli contains the two areas or centers. One is pneumotoxic center and another one is apneustic center. It is apneustic center, pneumotoxic center. These are the parts of pons varoli. They also regulates the respiration. So here totally pons varoli and medulla will be constitutes the neural regulation. This is the main thing. Later chemical regulation. So chemical regulation में हम observe किया तो क्या क्या है इधर, those are like this one. Central receptors or central chemoreceptors बोलते इसको, central chemoreceptors. Those are present in which one? Medulla oblongata. And second one, peripheral chemoreceptors or peripheral receptors. These peripheral receptors are present on aorta, that is a large blood vessel, comes from the heart. And next one is carotid bodies also, carotid bodies. So what we can understand here, under chemical regulation में central chemoreceptors they are present in the medulla. medulla बोले तो कौन सा? CNS, near medulla or in the medulla, CNS. That's why they are called as central receptors. And another one is aorta and carotid body बोले तो those are not a part of central nervous system. No, peripherally they are located in different parts of the, means that is away from the neural system, central neural system, in the thoracic region. Okay, these are the blood vessels, aorta and next one is carotid body. That's why this is known as peripheral chemoreceptors. So these two constitutes the chemical regulation. So here regulation of respiration is by the neural regulation and chemical regulation. And neural regulation के अंदर major parts is medulla, बाद में pons varoli. Then medulla में respiratory rhythmicity center, it will be contains the two areas. One is inspiratory area and another one is expiratory area. Pons varoli, it contains the pneumotoxic and apneustic areas. What they are doing, we can or how they are going to control the respiration, we can see in the next slide. And about this thing also in the next slide we are going to discuss that. But here what is what, which one is present under which one, we have to remember. Don't get confusion here it is. Now we can see the next slide. This is main thing here. See, this is called as medulla oblongata, ये pons varoli. ये medulla oblongata में हम discuss किया अभी inspiratory area and expiratory area. And next one pons varoli में pneumotoxic area, apneustic area. So these are the areas. So combinedly ये पूरा combinedly we can call that as a respiratory center बोलते. ये combinedly known as means pneumotoxic and apneustic, inspiratory area, expiratory area combinedly known as which one? Combinedly known as respiratory center it is. Okay. So now इधर chemosensitive area. This is a central chemosensitive area which is present in the medulla nearby respiratory rhythmicity center. ये कहाँ है बोले तो ये दोनों को मिलके respiratory rhythmicity center बोलते. Okay. Now we can see that what they are doing this. Okay. So here inspiratory area जो है ना, this namely inspiratory area. This inspiratory area regulates which one? Regulates the normal respiration or normal breathing. Normal breathing को ये regulate करते. Means normal inhalation, normal exhalation को regulate करते. कैसे regulate करते? This is it is active and inactive. Two phases maintain करते. So during the active phase, it is in 2 seconds. 2 seconds only in active mode. During this active mode, it will be produces the contraction signals. Contraction signals. These contraction signals are going to reach to which one? As we know that inspiratory muscles. One is the diaphragm, and another one is external intercostal muscles. External intercostal muscles. Intercostal muscles. So these two are going to contract. ये contract होने तो क्या होगा? The results is inspiration will be going to takes place. So inspiratory area which regulates or which is responsible for normal inhalation and exhalation, it will be active in 2 seconds only. ये 2 seconds में it can generate which signals? Contraction signals. These contraction signals are going to reach to diaphragm and external intercostal muscles. They are going to contract, and by the contraction of this one, length and breadth of the thoracic cavity will be going to increase. Area will be increases. Then area increase होने तो pressure decrease होगा, automatically inspiration होगा. So inspiration is active process. Now next it will be passive in mode. Next 3 seconds passive in mode. Next 3 seconds. Then at that time it is given or produces which signals? That is relaxation signals. Relax signals to same both things. That is nothing but diaphragm and another one is external intercostal muscles. External intercostal muscles. Intercostal muscles. External intercostal muscles. Then it leads to relaxation. So finally what we can understand is ये दोनों जो है ना 2 seconds and 3 seconds will complete one breathing cycle. One breathing cycle के लिए कितना टाइम लगेगा इधर? So that is how many? 5 seconds. 5 seconds. So for 1 minute कितना होते? So for 1 minute 12 to 16 times of breathing will be possible for 1 minute it is. Okay. So this is which one? Inspiratory area का काम है. So every 5 seconds को one breathing cycle को complete करते. वो 5 seconds में 2 seconds active mode में रहते. वो टाइम पे it can produces which one? Contraction signals. इसके वजह से inspiration होगा. Next 3 seconds okay, it will be produces the relaxation signals. By that expiration will be going to completed. So likewise it will be completes the 12 to 16 cycles per minute, that to normal physiological conditions. If it is heavy exercises while we are running, sprinting, so different conditions में ये change होते. In diseased persons also these cycles will be going to change. So this is the normal breathing process. But ये इंस्पिरेटरी एरिया क्या फंक्शन है? तो एक्सपिरेटरी एरिया का फंक्शन क्या होते हैं? एक्सपिरेटरी एरिया विल बी कंट्रोल्स दी फोर्सफुल प्रोसेस, फोर्सफुल ब्रीदिंग को कंट्रोल करते, फोर्सफुल ब्रीदिंग. Okay, so this is the function of a expiratory area, namely expiratory area, but it will be controls the forceful breathing, that is the inhalation and exhalation. So this is the respiratory rhythmicity area, उसका functions. बाद में ये पॉन्स वेरोली में जो न्यूमोटॉक्सिक एरिया, अपन्यूस्टिक एरिया, उसका फंक्शन क्या है? सो इसका फंक्शन है तो हम डिस्कस कर सकते हैं इधर. सो दैट इज अपन्यूस्टिक एरिया जो है ना, this will be going to sense the which one negative signals to the inspiratory area. By that these signals जो produce करते apneustic area, these signals will be reduces the duration of inhalation, reduce the duration of inhalation. ये इनहेलेशन का टाइम को रिड्यूस करने तो क्या होगा? इट लीड्स टू फर्दरली इट लीड्स टू इंक्रीजिंग द रेट ऑफ ब्रीदिंग. नेक्स्ट वन, डिक्रीजिंग डेप्थ ऑफ ब्रीदिंग. Depth of breathing. So this is okay. This is the function of a pneumotoxic area. So this area sends the negative signals to inspiratory area. By that it will be reduces the duration of inhalation. Duration of inhalation कम हो गया तो which one rate of breathing will be short breathing बोलते. Rate of breathing will be going to increases. Depth of breathing will be going to decreases while we are running very fast. ये काम करते. नेक्स्ट वन, इसका ऑपोजिट ये होते नीचे जो है ना अपन्यूस्टिक एरिया. अपन्यूस्टिक एरिया विल बी गोइंग टू सेंस दी विच सिग्नल्स, दैट इज पॉजिटिव सिग्नल्स. ये पॉजिटिव सिग्नल्स जो है ना, दे आर गोइंग टू इंक्रीजेस द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ इनहेलेशन. ये क्या करते? इंक्रीजेस द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ इनहेलेशन. ड्यूरेशन ऑफ इनहेलेशन, ऑपोजिट ओनली inhalation. By that what happens? Either rate of breathing will be going to decreases and depth of breathing will be going to increases. Then breathing will be going to normalize. So these are the various areas and their functions. Once again we are going to revise that. In medulla, two areas, that is inspiratory area and expiratory area. Inspiratory area regulates the normal breathing, expiratory area regulates the forceful breathing. These two combinedly forms the respiratory rhythmicity center or area, and along with this apneustic and pneumotoxic area, it will be forms the respiratory center. Respiratory or medullary rhythmicity center भी बोलते हैं इसको, क्योंकि ये medulla में है. So ये medullary rhythmicity center अलग है and respiratory center अलग है. Respiratory center is the combination of ये medullary rhythmicity area, apneustic area and pneumotoxic area. ये combinedly बोलते respiratory center. So always we have to remember that inspiratory area responsible for which one normal inhalation and exhalation, and pneumotoxic area, apneustic area, it is not in a normal condition, that is special conditions में काम करते. ये दोनों opposite rival है. Okay, next ये न्यूरल रेगुलेशन है तो कीमो रेगुलेशन, कीमो सेंसिटिव एरिया, इट इज प्रेजेंट इन द मेडुल्ला ओनली. वी विल बी सी दैट इन नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. ये देखो. सो नाउ हियर इट इज पॉन्स एंड दिस इज द मेडुल्ला. मेडुल्ला में इधर कीमो सेंसिटिव एरिया, ये कीमो सेंसिटिव एरिया इट इज. दिस विल बी ऑलवेज मॉनिटर. ये कीमो सेंसिटिव एरिया जो है ना, ऑलवेज मॉनिटर्स दी H+ आयंस एंड CO2 कॉन्सेंट्रेशन. CO2 का H+ आयंस का H+ आयंस प्लस CO2 का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन हमेशा ये मेज़र करते रहते. सो उसको हेल्प करते पेरिफेरल रिसेप्टर्स आल्सो. दिस इज कौन सा, इधर देखो, ये इधर पॉइंट्स मेंशन किया ना. सो दीज आर दी स्पेशलाइज्ड रिसेप्टर्स विच आर प्रेजेंट इन लार्ज ब्लड वेसल, दैट इज आयोटा, आयोटिक बॉडीज बोलते. इससे ब्रांचेस आते, दे आर कॉल्ड एज करोटिड बॉडीज और करोटिड आर्टरीज. इसमें जो है ना ये दोनों, So these are called as a carotid bodies. These are not linked with the central nervous system. That's why these are called as a peripheral receptors. These receptors always monitors this H plus and CO2 concentration in the blood, and they thoroughly sends the information towards to which one medulla, that is the chemosensitive area. This chemosensitive area sends the concerned signals to this nearby कौन सा inspiratory area expiratory area है ना. So ये inspiratory area को भेजते, then inspiratory area makes the necessary adjustment. ये पूरा arrangement कैसे होते. So this is okay. So this is about which one chemical regulation. Here chemoreceptors, क्यों इसको central chemoreceptors बोल रहा है बोले तो that is present in the central nervous system in medulla, and peripheral बोले तो these are not part of which one central neural system, located on the circulatory system where they have to measure the samples. So हमेशा ये deoxygenated blood में CO2 H plus का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन मेजर नहीं करते, ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड वेसल्स में, ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड में उधर लार्ज सैंपल्स पे मॉनिटर करके दैट डेटा विल बी सेंड्स टू दी विच वन कीमोरिसेप्टर्स सेंड्स द इंफॉर्मेशन टू दी इंस्पिरेटरी एरिया. Okay, this is inspiratory area, and this inspiratory area takes the necessary adjustments or actions to regulate the respiration. So this is the chemical regulation.